Welcome to Somerset Weekly Wrap-Up for the week of December 20th to December 26th. The selectmen at their meeting last week discussed using handheld clickers for voting at town meetings. There are a few advantages of the clickers that were talked about. The clickers would allow people to vote on issues in private as opposed to when voice votes and standing votes are used, which selectmen felt could encourage more people to come to town meetings. They also felt that it could speed up the business of the meetings so that they do not last as long. The selectmen last week voted to sign an agreement with Ludlow Memorial to replace the town's World War II monument. A lot of the names on the monument are no longer readable. Under the agreement, about $130,000 will be paid to Ludlow Memorial for replacing the monument that has been standing in front of the Somerset Public Library since 2001. George Andes, chair of the town's Veterans Advisory Council, said the new monument will be paid for with $14,000 that is left over from a grant and the rest with American Rescue Plan Act funds. Andes, the chair of the town's Veterans Advisory Council, has been doing a lot of work over the last couple of years to get the monument replaced. At last week's Selectmen's meeting, Fire Chief Jamison Barrows told the board that the fire department had already set a record for most calls for service it has ever received in a year, and there was still some more time left in 2024. The fire department had received 4,385 calls for service this year, according to the latest records that Barrows had. The previous high had been 4,125 calls last year. The number of calls per year has gone up by about 1,000 over the last 3 years. Chief Barrows also told the selectmen that the fire department received 28 calls for service on December 7th, which is the most calls in one day that the department has ever received. Barrows asked the selectmen to approve an increase in the amount of money that the fire department can spend from its advanced life support account from $1.6 million to $1.8 million to ensure that at least 7 firefighters can be on each shift. That increase would be used to pay for overtime to fill in when firefighters are out sick or on vacation or for other reasons. The advanced life support account is revenue that comes in from ambulance fees, so the increase will not cost money to taxpayers. The selectmen also approved of buying a new ambulance last week. The ambulance will be paid for with American Rescue Act funds and with money from the ALS account. Somerset has joined the South Coast Public Health Coalition with Fall River, Swansea, and Seekonk. The coalition has received a $537,000 grant that it will use to hire an epidemiologist, regional nurse, and regional inspector. Tim Turner, the town's health agent, said the coalition would help the town to fill in when he or the town nurse may be out. Desiree Harding, the town's town nurse, said the coalition could also help the town if her or Turner's workload increased a lot. She said the coalition could have been a help with contact tracing during the COVID pandemic. It will not cost the town any money to be in the coalition, and the town does not have any obligations to it. But having more towns as members will help the coalition to get more grant money to expand its services. Sports, the Somerset Berkeley Regional High School boys ice hockey team beat Plymouth North 6-3 on Monday. For the Blue Raiders, Nate Mello, Brett Axon, Liam Blencush, Cam McKenna, Evan Barboza, and Mason Sullivan scored goals. Nate Minosh got his first start of the season as the goalie for the Blue Raiders and made the most of it, earning the Hard Hat Award as the team's most valuable player in the game. He had 27 saves for the Blue Raiders. State Representative Patricia Haddad honored the Somerset Berkeley Regional High School field hockey team last Friday. Representative Haddad said a few words to the Blue Raiders about their season and then presented Coach Jen Crook with a citation from the Massachusetts House of Representatives recognizing the team's Division II state championship. She gave copies of the certificate to all of the players. At last Friday's Marlboro Early Bird Wrestling Tournament, 4 wrestlers from Somerset Berkeley Regional High School took first place in their divisions. They included Alex Javier in the 126-pound division, Anthony Celio in the 132-pound division, Owen Pavo in the 190-pound division, and Charlie Metis in the heavyweight division. Thank you for watching Somerset Weekly Wrap-Up. Tune in next week for more news from around Somerset.